I've been married for 17 years. Where did I go wrong? Oh! I've been in love with the same woman for 17 years. If my wife ever finds out, she'll kill me. No! They really care about your privacy here at the Tops. Even room service has an enlisted number. What? I bought my wife a little car here in New Vegas, an Omerta. It has a hood under the hood. Ay, ay, ay. My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays. So I hear Mr. House runs the strip. He took it over from the last guy, Mr. Mob-infested hellhole. Did he just say that? People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. Hey, how hard can it be? The water glows in the dark, and it burns. I love these robots with their friendly little policeman faces. Sure, they still rough you up, but they look so happy. My hotel room is so small, when I put the key in the lock, I broke the window. I try to be frank and earnest with women. In New Reno, I'm frank, and in the Boneyard, I'm earnest. Oh, no! I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, come on, lady. I'm trying to put on a show here. Geez, some people.
How's it hanging?
This place is the bee's knees. Hey. What's up?
No, we slick with it.
How's it hanging?
I've been married for 17 years. Where did I go wrong? Oh!
I've been married for 17 years. Where did I go wrong? Oh.
People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. Hey, how hard can it be? The water glows in the dark, and it burns.
People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. How hard can it be? The water glows in the dark, and it burns.
I try to be frank and earnest with women. In New Reno, I'm frank, and in the Boneyard, I'm earnest. Oh, no!
I try to be frank and earnest with women. In New Reno, I'm frank, and in the Boneyard, I'm earnest. Oh no.
I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay.
I told my wife she was good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, 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 ay.
My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays.
My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage.
want to purchase something?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
And may I take this opportunity of emphasizing that there is no cannibalism in the British Navy.
We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
And when I say none, I mean there is a certain amount.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Jenkins! No!
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Hi there. So long.
A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that their leader, who oddly enough calls him... That's 2 tips, but... Northwest of the big Freeside sign is... It's not as... What do you say? Wanna know? Things have generally been bad here for... But lately, I got more where that came from. He might not look it, but Ralph, or Mick and Ralph's, is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram... That one was... While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, he just sorta showed up a few years back. And everything you see around you... That one was pretty good. Saw a strange thing the other day. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out and had to be restrained by a few. I got more. The strip is run by the three families. When he first showed up, given how things turned out, what do you say? I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous. I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights. And when I say underground, that's their word. That one was pretty good. Drugs are everywhere in Freeside. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too. Though I heard one of the follow... Do yourself a favor. What do you say? The Omertas, one of Mr. House's three... If you thought There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an... What do you think? Would I look good in them? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells second-hand adventure. Mention the NCR and people are... It doesn't help that What do you say? Wanna know? Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just... I got more... Have you been... East of Freeside? Nope. I got more... Have you tried going to the strip only to be stopped by those... But if you know the right people... I got more... The chairmen run a casino on the strip called The Top. I haven't been there myself. I got more where that came from. Want another? I heard... Which means either the attack wasn't too bad. That one was pretty good, right? How about a traveler that passed through here not long... Oh, what do you say? The NCR used to run a That one was pretty good, right? If you've been around the Kings, you may have met being... No. I got more where... Caught a rumor the other day that some of the client... Stuff like weirdos wanting the... services. What do you say? People in Freeside generally fall into one of... When people... The locals... I got more... Traders have been griping... That one was... There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Who in the... That one was... I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little prop. I got... In the area between the north and east, the followers aren't a... What do you say? At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rock. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, that one...